Okay, now I wanted to put a little addition here. You see these logs that I made and put on the front of this thing. Eventually, this whole RV is going to be made with these logs. I'll have them on the sides and on the back as well. And I just wanted to introduce you to Little Miss and Little Mister and this little birdhouse I made for them out of bamboo, and they go with us everywhere we go, and they love traveling. They do love traveling. Of course, if you watched any of our other videos, you know about my transformation, and it's all about that word right there, that phrase right there, no compromise. I refuse to compromise with the world or anything that has to do with the world. I am sold out, separated unto my precious Lord, who redeemed me, pursued me, and totally changed and transformed my life. And you need to know that, because that's important. Okay, we will start with the rear end. And this is the back of our RV. Goes all the way to the top. And so if you desire to contact us, you can do so by sending us some mail, and we'll receive it right here in our little mailbox. And you're welcome to our home. But in case you come uninvited, got a little something for you up there, and it's called a camera. Got several of these on here to protect all my Bibles, so someone won't steal my Bibles. And these are our steps. That's the only grass I mow, right there. Now these are my plants. This is Rosemary. She's a very wonderful, wonderful lady. She provides us with a lot of nourishment, a lot of vitamins, and gives us a wonderful taste to our eggs and things of that nature. And then I have our aloe plants. These all go with me on our trips. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but they provide a lot of healing for a whole lot of people. So I make salves and ointments and out of these and provide them for people for their health. So there's Billy and Gail, Cincinnati, Ohio. And you'll see there's some hooks up there, and that's where our awning goes that we make. It's made out of a tarp. We don't have those big fancy things. Now this is my fishing poles that I made. I made this fishing pole right here out of a pencil sharpener. And old fella works great. We catch a lot of fish with that thing. Now these are our awnings and our flower boxes under our window. And then these are some of the tools that I have. And all of these ride along for the trips. And they do just fine. But if I need to use them, I can take them off and I can use them. And I do. And you'll notice that right here we have our tiki torches. Now we don't burn those because we don't want to burn the house down. And then you notice we have outdoor exterior flower boxes. Can't do without the flowers. You know me. If anyone knows me, they know I can't do without them flower boxes. And then you'll see right there, that's called exterior lighting. And it just shines up the side here. And it is really pretty at night, and it keeps all the bad guys away, or at least exposes them when they come around. So then this is Gail's door, and this is where you enter here. And of course she's got her hat up there, and then she's got her little bird nest right here. Well, look at that finch sitting just purty on that nest, isn't he? Okay, and then we got, oh, there's another bird right up there in the plant. Isn't that great? Now these plants ride just great, and the birdie just stays right on there. Beautiful, isn't it? Now we'll go around to the front. This is the front of the RV, and got the log bumper. Got my horns, my cow horns, my bull horns. A lot of compliments on those, but I will tell you the most favorite part of this whole thing is that right up there. You read that? That says in Christ alone. That is the biggest reason that we have this little tiny home and why we're traveling, because we want people to know that it is in Christ alone that we place our trust, and that's where we find our glory in the power of the cross. You like that? It'd be a good song, wouldn't it? Maybe we ought to get a hold of Michael English, see if he can come up with something. Anyway, there we go. Got another one on this side now, another plant there. And look at that, there's another bird up there in that nest. All these nests I've collected over the years when Mama and Daddy left, so I don't think that I've been disrupting nature at all. But here's, oh well, there's a nest on my door. Look at that. And Robin, Miss Robin is right there, and there's my entry, my hat, and then here's the clothesline now. This is the clothesline where Gail hangs her laundry. And then of course we have, well, I'll tell you, old hat got a little dented in there, didn't it? Oh man, I tell you what. But that wind will do that to you when you're going down the highway. Now, this is the original. Some of you ladies will remember this. This is the old clothespins. Remember that? Been a long time since some of you seen those kind of clothespins, and this too. But many of you watching this video don't even know what that is. A lot of you do. It's called a washboard, and people used to do their washing that way. And then down here is my wood pile. It's really not a wood pile. What it is, it's inside there is all my tools and my jacks and everything in case I break down on the road or I need to use tools to help somebody else. Then I have it. And there's an old wash bucket right there, and gotta have the wash bucket and the grinder. Yeah, old grinder. And then of course some more window coverings. This is looking out the kitchen. She's got a nice pretty view looking out the kitchen. And then we move over here, and of course we have the landscaping on the outside with and then our hoses. These are the hoses. This is like 150 foot of hose, so if we ever need to get any water, we can get it. We might be stealing some, well, I don't steal, but we might be getting some water from your house and need a big old long hose. And then of course if I need to do some work, some raking and shoveling and picking up some hay and everything, got my pitchfork and everything, we can use all of these things right here. And of course it has its exterior lighting as well. Now this right here, this right here is a hose, and it goes up here, and I'm gonna tell you what that's all about. But this hose right here goes into our water supply right here, and so we get fresh rainwater right there in our water supply. And then now here's another interesting part of this here RV. We got our bicycles, keep us in shape in case we want to go riding together. Isn't that cute? We go riding together. But we have you see up there, we have a gutter up on the top, and all the water comes down that spout right there, and it runs down, and it goes this way right here and goes into this here 5-gallon bottle of water. And so we store all of our rainwater in there, and then I take and purify that water, and that's what we drink. We try to drink pure rainwater at all times. And so far, we've never been without, especially this year. We've had a lot of rain. But that is our RV. There's my warning lights telling people I'm gonna back up because they need to look out when I back up. And then of course I got my varmint up there in that cage. See his tail hanging down. So if we ever get hungry and we get really desperate, we'll jump up there and get that little stuffed animal, and we'll see if we can get something out of him. But this is concluding the walk around of this RV. And so you have a wonderful day. Got a few scrapes and bruises, but nothing that can't be healed. This little thing runs great. Use some rubber roofing off of the building down the street. All doors are functional for easy access to my tools. And complete with security system to protect those tools. Be sure to watch the video on how I made these logs out of styrofoam.